Hi guys, this is Chloe. So I'm very frustrated right now. I just made 2 videos and they had to like each be like 13 minutes long, right? Of my TTC journeys. Oh my god. I'm so angry now because I just realized those videos did not record and I don't understand why. So this better be recording. It better be. It says. Oh, it better be recording. So anyways, oh my god, now I'm like exhausted because I just gotta like telling you guys our freaking whole journeys with all 3 kids. 4 kids actually, because I talked about the baby that we lost. So, and my voice is going away. So I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, I was talking for so long. Anyways, our TTC journey with my daughter took 7 months to conceive her, but we weren't consistent with it. Like, there was only 1 month that we really tried to conceive her. Like, almost every other day tried, and that was the first and only month that we did that, because we weren't living together. I would sneak out of the house to be with him, or he would be coming over at my place or my house, and we would sneak around, you know, trying to conceive a baby. And yeah, so it was kind of difficult to be sneaking around trying to conceive a baby. And I know, I was 14 at the time or whatever, and I probably shouldn't have been trying to conceive, but you know, obviously it wasn't the worst thing that ever happened to me. I love my kids, and yeah, so my daughter is not like, oh my god, like, she's like, I really, and this might sound kind of lame to some of you, but I consider my daughter like the best thing that has ever happened to me in my life. Like, I cannot picture my life without her. Like, I don't know, it's just hard to explain. It's really hard to explain. I'm like so grateful that she's my daughter. I mean, it's kind of like overwhelming sometimes, like, to look at her like, oh my god, like, if we didn't try to conceive you, like, you would never be here. But that month we tried so hard, and she got conceived on Mother's Day. Yeah, it was May 11th, 2003. Yeah. Excuse me. It was May 11th, 2003. And, yeah, we conceived her on Mother's Day. So, and how do I know we conceived her on Mother's Day? Because for my cycles, I counted and everything, and that was the first time I ever did that, and it worked. So I believe she was conceived on Mother's Day, and plus, all the dates add up to that. So, yeah. So, let's see. Okay, there's not much to tell you guys. I mean, that's about it. We were just sneaking around. I snuck over to his house a billion times that month. We conceived her. I never tested. Okay, this is another thing. I did not take one pregnancy test in the beginning at all. Like, I never took a pregnancy test. When I was time, I went to the doctors, and they were the ones to verify my pregnancy with a pregnancy test. I spotted, was it May 30th, I believe, and I was thinking, oh no, it's my period's coming. But no, it was just 2 days, very light bleeding, and the funny thing is, I'd never had spotting with none of my other pregnancies. So, that was weird. That maybe it's because of my first baby or whatever, but, yeah, so I spotted with her, and, when I stopped bleeding and stuff, I knew, I knew I was pregnant, and I was, obviously, so, yeah, I guess we got real lucky, you know. I mean, our first, I guess you could say, initial, like, first hard-working month we were trying, we got pregnant. But there were other months, though, you know, there were other months that we would try, like, 5 times that month. I mean, I know it's not a lot, but it still didn't work, you know. So there were some tough months. I remember March was extremely hard for us because we were really trying to conceive her in March, but it didn't happen. And so, but May was like the month. And when I say it's like my last period or whatever with her was April 28th, and my birthday's April 27th. So I literally was one day 15 when I started my new cycle. So it was that cycle, you know. So I was barely 15 when I conceived her. Crazy. And my son, well, let me talk about the baby I lost. When my daughter was 11 months old, we conceived a baby, but we were using condoms. Because we weren't trying to conceive another baby. I was 16 years old, 16 and a half. You know, I was so satisfied with my daughter, so, you know, in love with her. She was still a baby in my eyes. She wasn't walking yet. You know, I was not wanting, I guess, to get pregnant right then. You know, no. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna lie. We were not trying to have a baby. We wanted to start trying again. Because my husband and his brother are, I believe, 18 months apart, 20 months apart. And, he really wanted the same age difference, you know, about 2 years apart, from our next children. So we were gonna start trying around the time we actually did conceive my son. But, that's besides the point. I got pregnant. I found out January 16, 2005, I was pregnant. And, I didn't tell no one with my daughter, like, that I was pregnant. I mean, the only people that knew were my husband, and I think he told his friend. And I told my mom when I was 6 months. I'm sorry if my eye is like turning over here because the light's blinding me in the eye, and I'm like so tired. I don't know. Just letting you guys know if you guys see anything weird. So yeah, we didn't tell no one because we know about the 3-month span. Like, you should wait 3 months before you tell anybody, just to make sure, you know. So, but when I found out I was pregnant with the second baby, I was extremely nervous. I just needed to talk to someone besides my husband about it. So I told my niece. She was like 10 at the time. I told her that I was pregnant, and yeah. And I guess it was really bad luck because I ended up losing the baby. I started bleeding on St. Patrick's Day. I'll never forget it. We went out to eat to Luau Garden. It's an all-you-can-eat Asian food, but they do have American food as well. I ate some egg rolls there, and afterwards we went to my mom's house, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I noticed I was bleeding, and it was like brown, like TMI, but it was like brownish. It wasn't real red, and that's usually old blood. So when I went to the hospital, the guy, I'm like, oh, can I see the baby? Because he did ultrasound and stuff. I'm like, can I see it? And he's like, looks at me, and he was so rude, and he's like, your baby's dead. He just looks at me like with the most evil look in his fucking face, and he tells me it's dead. And he would not show, obviously he would not show me the ultrasound. I wish I would have got to like at least see that it was, I guess, like, to believe him, because he was really evil. And I was like thinking, oh my god, what if the baby wasn't dead? But I was having really severe cramps and everything, so I know it probably more than likely was. So I lost it March 17th, and then got the DNC done March 22nd. I got my next period March 17th. It's weird, April 17th. So it was exactly a month after I lost the baby. I got my new period, and we conceived my son on my birthday, April 27th. Because that was the one time we did it without a condom. Stupid us, I know. I swear this video better be recording. It's freaking me out because I don't know if it is. So yeah, so we And I found out, the funny thing is that we actually found out I was pregnant on my husband's birthday, which is May 27th. So, yeah, I conceived my son on my 17th birthday. And because for my birthday, I got my hair blonde for the first time. And my husband was like super excited to see me with blonde hair. So, yeah, it was I remember that time. So, yeah, and I believe that boys are made from the girl being on top. I'm sorry, that's TMI for some of you, but yes, I believe if you're trying to make a boy, go on top. Because with my daughter, he was on top, and with Noveline, he was on top on purpose because I wanted a girl. But I'm going to do a part 2 because I want to make sure this is recording before I waste any more of my time. And I probably need to make part 2 anyways if it is recording. So, see you guys for part 2.